Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Snack. We have got live tournament action coming at you right now. It is going to be on MLG's Shattered Temple. IcePhyre, one of the few members of Team Alt, the lucky few. He's going to be taking on SCVKingPrime. This should be a very, very interesting little deal here. I'm going to go shoot out to the website real quick and let you know what kind of player we are dealing with here with SCV Marine King. Where is this guy? Where'd he go? Saw him just a second ago. There he is. He is a high-level master player. Doesn't play tons of Zeke tournaments, however, I do believe that he is going to be pretty good. And IcePhyre, a master-level player in his own right. Absolutely a great player there. Plays quite a bit and is quite the wild card, might I add. So going to be tons of fun here. I do believe we're going to be shaping up for a good match. Spiffy, I love you too, brother. Love you too. He's out there on the live stream telling me how much he loves me. Haha. Don't know why, but that is okay. I love that guy. Spiffy is phenomenal. But IcePhyre here and KingPrime, they're going to be in cross positions on this map. IcePhyre going to be our pink Zerg. Kicking it over here at the 9 o'clock position. At the 3 o'clock it is SCVKingPrime. Going to be our red Terran. SCV's counter Banelings. Wow, now that is good information to know. Huh. SCV's counter Banelings. Never would have thought, but I guess, you know what, when it comes down to it, they're not the worst unit against Banelings. Two Banelings for each SCV kill. Ridiculous. But we don't have any scouting quite yet. Looks like, well, IcePhyre actually did do some scouting with his Overlord. So he knows where his opponent is spawning yet. He has not made it over to his opponent's side of the map to see what's going on. But however, he is going to go for a fast hatchery here. Hatch first. And back here at KingPrime, SCV King. At his base, he is working on a wall off, a good standard one. At that, his barracks about to be complete. And going to be going for, I would assume, an orbital command here at just about any moment. Go, 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 orbital. Uh-oh, there we go. Not too bad at all. IcePhyre is going to evacuate this position here, it appears, with his drone. The wall off going to complete here, and we do have a Marine out on the field. And he is on the outside of the wall. Nope, he's going back to the inside. Back to safety. Back to safety. Looks like IcePhyre is going to have his Overlord in position here in just a little while. In the meantime, we do have a bunker going down, and IcePhyre does not know about this quite yet. He's going to have to scout this here ASAP. Going to try and get the kill here on this SCV, I assume. Notice that IcePhyre not overreacting here. Taking it easy. His spawning pool about to be complete. He should be in just fine shape. He's probably going to grab a couple Zerglings. In fact, 6 of them are on the way here, right now. And Zodiac out on the live stream says that I praise everyone. Indeed, I do. If you play in my tournament, you deserve praise. If you come kick it at my live stream, you deserve the praise. Looks like this is not going to happen. Cancellation going down, and the second bunker going down, and Zerglings going to be chasing off these Marines. Nice little play there from IcePhyre. Looks like he is going to hold off there in pretty good style. Did he lose? Oops. Did he lose a worker? Just one. Just one. Not too bad there. Good job there from SCVKingPrime. He is, however, going to have to back out here. Looks like these Marines may not quite make it back home. Sad deal. 2 Marines down. Good snipe there from IcePhyre. And a Hellion out on the field. Looks like these Zerglings did get a kill there, and they're now going to have to back out. But we are going to see some Hellions on the reactor here for just a moment. So a good Hellion opener here from SCVKingPrime. And appears to be in pretty good shape. Looks like, wow, that factory wants, or I mean, the barracks wants to get the heck out of there. But we do have a starport on the way, double gas, so we could see a potential for cloaked Banshees. Tech Lab going down on that starport, looking pretty solid. My guess is at least Banshees, potential for cloak. Very much so, because we don't see any tanks quite yet or anything like that. Looks like he's just going for mineral heavy units at this point. And he's got quite a bit of gas, actually. You can see him starting to float. So he should be able to get out. Yep, he is going for cloak right there. Cloak it is. We're going to see those Banshees here momentarily as well. There goes your first one. In the meantime, he is going to be cruising forward with his Hellions. We do have a Spy Crawler about to be out on the field. Here comes your Hellions. The Hellion Harass. pretty good. And good old Inject Larva here from IcePhyre appears to be in pretty good shape. You just have shows 33 drones for IcePhyre right now. He's doing a great job on his economy. SCVKingPrime slightly behind, but not by too much. He is going to have those mule advantages when possible. Of course, we did see him just spend a scan, which is going to mean minus a mule. And another spine crawler be going down for IcePhyre, but that, oh, I'll tell you what, man, the cloak is the clincher here. Now, if IcePhyre does get himself prepared, he should be in just fine shape, but looks like he is going to go ahead and chase these guys off. Zerglings with speed, pretty good deal there, but looks like he did lose a couple of extra Zerglings to try and take him down, and wow, they actually got away with their lives. Lucky old Hellions. But the defenses here look pretty solid for now. But guess what? We are about to see Cloaked Banshees out on the field. We got one right here. Cloak is about to be complete. One on the way. Too bad you can't chrono them. That would be awesome. I'd love to see chrono go down on those. Tell you what, man. That'd be OP if you could chrono boost out your Cloaked Banshees. So far, so good. I mean, this build is okay for IcePhyre. He just needs to catch wind. The problem is he doesn't have the scouting intel that he needs to know that Cloaked Banshees are on the way. And I mean, it can play a very, very big factor here, especially since he doesn't have that. Oh, well, he's got his lair out here momentarily, so that's going to be helpful. Because you just need a lair for overseers. Well, there goes his Evo chamber, so probably, I mean, that scouting up the ramp there, he just saw that factory still kicking it on the reactor, so he may be assuming it at this point. He is going to be sending out a good scout here. Here come your Cloaked Banshees. Do we have any detection in the works quite yet? It does not appear so. Cloaked Banshees, to the tune of 2, cruising in here. They've got their blast shields on. With the blast shield, I can't even see. That was Luke Skywalker, by the way. That was my Luke Skywalker impression. But wow, Banshee's going to get a Queen Snipe, double Queen Snipe actually, and working now on drones. Always tons and tons of fun. Good transfer here from IcePhyre. Is going to be putting down some spore crawlers rather here. In the meantime, these Banshees do have free reign. There go your spores. Banshee's going to be picking up quite a few kills. 5 on this one, 3 on this one. Not bad. Oh, look at this. Sniping the queens. So very effective. That is what is fun to do. He needs to get some spore crawlers up there in the main as well. Oh, that one not going to happen. Needs to now move. Well, this one right here is actually a good position. Could move this guy over here to the main, but this Banshee just going to kick it here for a little while. Doesn't even need cloak at this point. There's nothing up here to defend. Looks like SCV King is going to go ahead and take an orbital command here at this natural position. So he's bought himself some time there. Going to start macroing up here. Units tab shows he is up to 37 SCVs to 49 drones. Looks like we've finally ran off the Banshees from this location. Plenty of spore crawlers out on the field right now. Looks like a scan going down. This Banshee going to be cleaning up creep tumors. It's not a bad idea, actually. Not bad at all. Queen's got to be careful. Another Queen Snipe there. These are very expensive losses right now for IcePhyre. He's got to be careful. Need those queens. You can't afford to just lose them. All in all, his defenses should be okay. Notice he is going to be grabbing a Spire here. And the push moving forward. We still have just a couple of these Hellions. And a Banshee. Hellions got to be careful. IcePhyre going to be cruising out with a couple Lings. Looks like he's going to chase down those wounded guys. Maybe. Not quite going to happen. Good little bit of control there from King. Doing a pretty good job. Now his natural is up and running. He's got plenty of mules to call down at this point, so he seems to be in great shape. Notice he does have a bunker. Nobody in it, but that's okay. He can toss somebody in there. When the time comes, keeping a forward position with his Hellions appears to be in pretty good shape. But notice he is going for what appears to be very heavy infantry, as well as now switching into some tanks. So Marine tank at this point is not a bad choice. He's kind of controlling this game in some respects. IcePhyre did have to defend there for quite a long while, but does now have out his mutas on the field. Looks like he is going to go for some harass. I like it. In the meantime, he's also going to work on the destructible rocks at his gold expansion. And SCV King is going to be cruising out across the map. Look at that. We've got double medevacs here in this fight. This queen not going to last very long. Siege tanks to the tune of 2 going to be cruising forward here as well. IcePhyre needs to gear up for his defense. Looks like he is going to evacuate his forward position here. These mutas. As King Prime going to be moving forward here bit by bit, cruising forward. Does have a couple SCVs in the mix. Looks like this siege tank here, sieged up, is doing a great job. And some heal. Oh, look at that repair going down on the siege tank. Looking really solid here. IcePhyre trying to figure out how to attack this. But here comes Banelings and some Zerglings. And the Muta's going to swoop in and take out the siege tanks. Nice little snipe there. Oh, doesn't want to engage those Marines headlong. Looks like a repair going to come down. Oh, he almost got the repair in. Almost. Looks like IcePhyre will be able to hold on here. King is going to have to back out here for just a moment, but the gold expands still not up and running here for IcePhyre. Is going to need transition, but notice the supply counts are very, very even. If you check units lost, however, do notice that IcePhyre is behind just a little bit there. Gotta be careful. It does have a lot of units in production. Get some good upgrades. Notice that we've got that Baneling speed. Carapace level 2, melee attack level 1 going to be out on the field here in just a moment. No ranged attack quite yet for his ground units. And no air attack either, but he is going to work on that gold expansion here yet again. In the meantime, he is going to be chasing down a Marine with a Zergling. That is always nice. And we are going to endure a drop here. SCV King going to be cruising back to the backside of the main here. And Sporecrawler going to have free reign there for just a moment. Oh, careful. Mutalisks do not want to die to Marines. That is absolutely no fun. They did take out, however, the medevacs. And here comes the rest of your push. Looks like King Prime going to be coming from both sides here. Not bad. IcePhyre is having to pull a lot of drones to hold this down. He did secure his third up at the 12 o'clock position. Is he going to be able to hold on here? But look at this battle. These Marines up here doing a heck of a lot of damage. Now going to be focusing down the Baneling nest while IcePhyre does clean this out. Oh man, but I don't know. That is brutal losses. He's really taken a lot of damage here. Wow, he did clean those Marines up unbelievably, holding on to that Baneling nest. Very, very well done. And King is going to be backing out to a defensive position here for the moment. Back here up at the 3 o'clock position, IcePhyre's hatchery is completing. Appears to be in okay shape there. He's got, I don't know. I mean, he's a little bit behind. He's got to really be careful. Let's just check on that units lost. Nearly 2,000 minerals lost more than SCV King. So, I mean, he's really got to be careful. Notice we do have those upgrades going down on this infantry. They do have that +1 complete and about to be +1 armor. They're going to be working on the rocks at their gold as well. We'll see where IcePhyre is going to go from here. He does grab that flyer attack level 1. He's going to grab some burrow as well. He's really keeping it spread out. Could tech to just about anything he wants at the drop of a hat. He is going to send some Zerglings, however, into his opponent's main. Looks like he's going to do just a little bit of damage. Not a bad little deal there. And going to evacuate them. Nice little play there. Actually saving quite a few of them. Ooh, taking out the tanks is not a bad snipe. 1 tank down. Pretty good. And we are ready for the gold expand here for SCV King. No gold yet for IcePhyre, and this is going to be really bad news. If King can sit on this gold here for just a little while, this 3-base Terran is going to be extremely difficult for IcePhyre to deal with, especially since currently we would have to say that he is slightly behind right now. He's going to be working on his gold. I think this is an absolute must at this point. He's going to need that extra economy to be able to combat SCV King, who's starting to take a forward position here yet again. It is going to be cruising forward with a bunch of Marines, a couple of those medevacs in tow, and a tank. Where's the tank headed, actually? Looks like he's back to the main. And a drop going to go down for SCV King as well in the back of the main here. Again, I assume. Yes, indeed. He is going to stop right next to this spine crawler. Nice spot. Nice little spot there, buddy. Here comes your drop and your push at the same time. Same thing that he did that last time. We'll see how he's going to fare here. You can see IcePhyre cruising some units up here for defense, while King is getting himself into position with his main army. Nice Banelings! Oh, beautiful Banelings. Absolutely beautiful. It's time to get out here to defend this main position here. SCV King cruising forward is going to take out a couple extra lings. Some severe losses here for IcePhyre. He's currently supply blocked now too, and that is absolutely no fun. Baneling. Oh, nice Baneling. One more, and that is, these guys are going to be lights out time. Looks like he is going to back out with these. Uh-oh, IcePhyre's going to have to move these smart. Look at that. He already knew it. Went ahead and grabbed his Overlords. Great control there. Going to evacuate those guys from the danger zone, which is up here on the high ground. No bases up here for IcePhyre to have sniped, so yeah. Nice little harass there. It's going to force them to pop out, trying to take down these medevacs any chance that he can get, but his third base is up and running. Needs to go ahead and take this gold. I think at this point SCV working diligently on his gold here. Well, look, it is a planetary fortress. Got that sucker oversaturated as much as possible, and a drop going to commence up here at IcePhyre's third. Not too bad. IcePhyre does need to be very careful here. Nice snipe there from IcePhyre. That is going to help even the score there just a little bit. Another medevac going to go down as well. IcePhyre not in terrible shape, but he's, like I say, careful is the word of the day for IcePhyre at this point. Look at these couple extra Marines just kicking it here. And looks like another drop going to be going down for SCV King. No defenses up here quite yet. Looks like he just caught wind of it. It is headed that way right here, right now. Defense about to go down. The Zerglings making it in there very quickly. We've got some Mutalisks not getting focused down, so great job here by IcePhyre. It's going to clean this up in great shape. Love the fungal going down. Going to stop the evacuation of that medevac. A beautiful play. Getting this army back into position. He's starting to catch up, I think, a little bit here. Notice, however, that SCV King does have +2/+2 on the way. It's really going to beef these units up. And it looks like, uh-oh, he doesn't have a way up here. He's trying to figure out how to get up here. These guys want to go do some mining really badly. Really badly indeed, and here comes IcePhyre. He could definitely get a big snipe on these SCVs. That would be awesome. Indeed is exactly what he's going to do. Poor little SCVs. Oh man, look at all these missile turrets going down at the gold. Looks like IcePhyre will be able to get a couple kills here and there. It's going to slow down the production of the missile turrets as well. Not a bad deal. Back here to the fourth of SCV King is going to be taking out some of those mules. Energy gone to waste. Here comes your Marines. Looks like these guys are about to stim in here and take these guys out. IcePhyre got to evac. Haha. Great control so far. Oh, way too many missile turrets. Gotta be careful. Doesn't want to be losing these guys. There he goes. He does have now his gold of his own run up and running. 56 drones to 60 SCVs. My goodness, SCV King has got so many workers right now. Beautiful stuff. And he is working on a very hefty army. Here comes a heck of a lot of Marines. They do have +2, almost +2 complete. The second that armor is going to be done here in just a little bit. Bunch of tanks. No upgrades on the tanks, however. Look at that. Plus our adrenal glands. We've got the carapace going down for level 3 as well as level 3 melee. So these banelings are going to be beefy, and they do have the speed. And with that creep, man, they are super fast. Looks like he's biding his time, trying to play it safe. Notice there's a little bit of a drop going on up here at this top position. SCV King trying to keep his opponent guessing here, keeping him spread thin. Here we go. Looks like it is go time here for IcePhyre. A lot of units going to be going down. Looks like he did get some good banelings off on these Marines. And some Corruptors here in the mix as well. I assume we're going to see some Broodlords here momentarily. Tank's not going to last too very long. Here comes some more Marines. Looks like they will be able to chase off these air units, however. And this drop up here for SCV King actually went extremely well. That whole position has been evacuated. Good little push here, back and forth from SCV King, who currently is way ahead in the supply count, 160 to an average of 60 here for IcePhyre. IcePhyre having a little bit of trouble getting out enough units to defend here, and that's partially because he did lose this mining base up here pretty much lost it. I mean, if these guys are just sitting here, all they have to do is pull their trigger. But that's okay. It looks like IcePhyre may be going down here. Very, very sad loss. Actually, we're going to be missing him in the remainder of the tournament if that is the case. But SCV King, man, keeps pushing, pushing, pushing. You can see him streaming units out across the map. These guys getting into phenomenal position. Now we've got lost all of our mining here at the gold. The main is almost completely mined out, and this natural actually completely mined out. IcePhyre says, Marine's good unit. GG, well played. And there's the GG right back at him. Thank you guys for coming out. Congrats to SCV King. He will be moving on to the tournament. We are definitely going to be missing IcePhyre. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for watching. Don't alt tab, always alt Starcraft. See you guys in our next game.